My name is Pat Dillon. I'm head of the Animal and Grassland Programme in Teagasc. I'm based out of Moore Park. And my talk was looking at the current efficiency and competitiveness of the Irish dairy industry and looking forward in terms of where the industry is going. What we have seen is, based on the National Farm Survey data, which is reliable data, is that the cost of milk production over the last 2 years has reduced over 3.5 cents a litre, which is a very positive thing in terms of the industry, especially in the circumstances where we had lower milk price. It helped significantly to maintain farm incomes. And also there was a corresponding increase in milk price due to increase in milk composition. So they were all efficiencies that were there to counteract the big volatility in terms of milk price. If you look at it, on the most efficient farms, they operated at slightly higher stocking rate. They had fed less concentrate per cow. They achieved higher milk production per cow, they achieved higher milk composition, and when you looked at it in terms of overall grass utilised per hectare, they had higher grass utilised per hectare. So basically what they were doing is producing that extra milk off of grazed grass. The abolition of quotas also played a part, because traditionally, if you look at it for years, is that it was always said in the Irish dairy industry that we had too many cows for the quota, but that persisted for years. And that was a hangover from many years of the quota system. And once the quota system was abolished, we had the opportunity to exploit in terms of milk production per cow. And milk production per cow has significantly increased with the quota abolition. To me, it's about technologies and adapting technologies at farm level, and in terms of breeding, grassland management, animal health, all those aspects. And all those aspects are coming together now to deliver this increased efficiency. I would see 4 real aspects to efficient milk production. The type of cow you use, which is high EBI, good grazing management, run a sustainable system of milk production, sustainability in terms of milk quality, in terms of animal welfare, in terms of the environment, and the 4th aspect of that is the people that are operating it. If I was saying that what is the biggest challenge for us going forward of those 4 is the people aspect. We'll need an increased requirement of young people into the industry based on the increased cow numbers, and we'll also need higher skills. We need trained people coming into the industry to really have those at a high skill level, because it's the people that implement all these technologies. But the first thing is, I think as an industry we're not positive enough in saying out to the industry that there is a good career in dairy farming. We need to say that first. We need to tell young people out there, whether they're home as part of a dairy farm or whether they're not as part of a dairy farm, that there is a good career. The outlook for increased dairy products is still as good as it was ever. So there's a real opportunity for a good living. The other thing from a rural point of view is that you have these jobs right throughout rural Ireland, which is critical in terms of maintaining rural Ireland. Efficiency, adoption of technology is key going forward. It's key. It's there where innovation at farm level, it's there where we'll gain competitiveness. We're dealing in a world market scenario. We need to be competitive.